Powered by Virginia Radio.
What is going on, everybody? This is A Monty on the track with another episode, another week of A Chill. It's just a podcast. Had to run it back with the homegirl, Bree Fitz. What's poppin'?
What's up?
So it's been, like a week since I've seen you?
Yeah.
What's been going on in that week, man?
We had a Rockstar showcase.
Okay.
That shit was lit.
How was that? Tell me about it.
That shit was really lit. So I had some, real dope acts pull up. I had Christ Dick pull up. Tony Shinobi pull up. It was
He's a rock star for real.
Yeah.
Shout out Tony Shinobi.
And it was a show. Shout out to him. That shit was a show.
He's a rock star. He's a performer.
That shit was lit. They was in there jumping around. They had a mosh pit. They was lit. That shit was lit. It was everything that I asked for. We had that. What else? Last night I hosted the Spotlight Showcase with
DJ Jack
Flossie. Yep, Flossie.
Shout
DJ
out
Jack of Spades.
Coco
Flossie,
the Plug.
Shout out all of them. Much love, much love. That was dope too. So I had a little, had an eventful little week. Other than that,
yeah, I saw you posted some type of schedule or something.
Open
you
the
had
kitchen.
A schedule for your week of everything you was doing. What's up?
No, yeah, I'll be busy though. We're at the kitchen. Like I said, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You want to eat? That's when.
Yo, but Shorty don't ever want to bring no food through whenever I ask for some food.
Mondays, it is Tuesday.
I don't care what day
it's Tuesday.
Next time you better save me a plate. You better bring it through.
I got you.
I give you $10.
I got you. On week 9, I give you $10. I hope the plate works. I hope the plate.
Best be, but that shit was looking so good. She made a post on it, and I was,
You told that lobster platter?
Yeah, man. That drink look juicy, boy. Oh, man. Anyway, y'all got to hit her up for the food, though. That
I didn't have nothing to make you feel any better.
It does, actually. Because that drink was looking busted.
It does, actually. For real. I bought myself a lobster the day before to sit down and eat. And one other person ordered the plate right before I closed, taking orders.
I'd have been nah, G, sorry.
It's I'm going to get into money talk. I'll have to
you
holler
right,
at that lobster later.
You're right, though. I do the same thing with sessions.
Cool. It's cool.
Excuse me. I'll be on what I think is my last session, and then I'll get somebody hit me up excuse me, damn. I'll get somebody hit me up you got some time? Be 10 o'clock at night. I'll be fuck it.
On week. Not you got some time.
It's every day they just hit you up. You got some time? It's just, anyway. But, yeah, it's been a good week over here for us, too, man. Just any announcements that I have. I have been just in the studio all week, literally.
I went
sessions.
to the studio just before here.
Yeah, you was telling me about that. Go ahead, tell me about the session. What's up? What was y'all doing?
Oh, no, we was getting the Taste remix done.
Okay.
We was getting that done. That was a challenge I did.
What studio was you at? Shout them out. Come on.
FOE Entertainment. Shout out Los.
FOE Entertainment.
Smoke Spot.
Oh, I've heard of the Smoke Spot.
Yeah.
They got studio up in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm going to have to go check them out.
All inclusive.
I'm going to have to go check them out, man.
You really do.
I've heard of the Smoke Spot.
That's where I have all my events at majority of the time.
A couple of people that told me about that spot, so I'm going to have to go check them
out. That's where I have all of my events and dope atmosphere. 420 friendly, all types of stuff. So
you know what that means.
I love it.
Every day.
No, seriously though. I love it in there. Great energy. He's dope. Los is dope. Like I said,
I probably have met them before.
I'm pretty sure you have.
Probably
if you haven't,
you
probably should. That is one of the
I probably have.
people.
Like I said, I feel like I just need to pop up there because I've heard of a bunch of events there and shit. I just need to pop up and introduce myself.
You do.
I haven't. I feel like I probably have met these people before.
He said he was going to tune in up here, so believe it or not, he probably will pop up eventually.
If you pop up, he says, what's up,
do,
bro? What up, bro?
Tap y'all in.
You know what I'm saying? And what's up to everybody watching right now? John Clark, what's up? Her food is legit, bro. I haven't had it yet, but, it's whatever.
You're missing out, man.
Yeah, I see that.
I bought you a business card.
You said Mondays, Wednesdays?
And Fridays. I bought you a business card.
Though. I bet. Sounds good. I'm pretty sure I follow you and everything already.
That's cool. Just for promotional purposes and things. It's the back. It's the back for me. It's the picture of the food on the back. Yeah. Yeah, do it right.
Anyway. But yeah, it's been a pretty cool week for me. I got a brand new microphone, Slate Digital VMS L1, ML1. I always forget the VMS part, but Yeah, it's a dope mic. It just emulates a bunch of other microphones, and it's fire. It sounds really good. And then I got another mic for podcasts. I did start my short series as well. Shorts or HL is just a short, but just interviewing artists, giving them an opportunity to actually really talk about themselves. Since we don't really do that too much on this show, I decided to do a short series and let them talk about themselves. So that happened as well. I already have 2 episodes up.
Well, let me know when you're doing it. I'm going to tap in.
Yeah, we could do that too. We could set that up as well. I'll just do it right in my room.
Okay.
Give it a nice little cool environment. Sit in my chair with a nice little studio set up behind you. It's a nice little thing, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. But, yeah, so that happened. And new mastering, man. I just learned a lot of new stuff this week. And I'm getting way better sound than I was last week. So that's just a very big improvement for me. That's awesome.
Well, that's lit.
And that's really all that's been happening with me. We do have some events coming up. We have a boxing event coming up in August. We have another one this weekend, I think. Pretty sure. But yeah, we have we started doing some partnering stuff with some boxing organizations, a couple different ones actually. So we have a lot more fights coming to you. And the last one was actually really dope. They set up the podcast station that did the interviews with the fighters and people in the crowd and all that. It was fire. It was really dope. So looking forward to being more of a part of that. I was supposed to be a part of the last one, but my silly self booked a session during the event on accident. So had to do that.
This ain't gonna work. I'm trying to show you. It's not gonna work.
It's all good.
Yeah. And there you go. Say hello.
What up? Anyway, all right. So we're gonna get into the topics for this week. Last week we were talking about a couple things that people seem to enjoy us talking about. So we're gonna touch up on it and give just one little.
Here we go,
give a little bit more onto it. We're gonna go with the studs of. Do you think men still go for studs even if they're studs? Now, to me, I think.
With this whole week.
So I'm just starting with it because that was the most talked about thing and the most viewed thing. So I always want to touch up on the most viewed thing the next week because it seems to help. Anyway, so you had a very good explanation last week, and it makes sense that there's still poon under that joint. You know what I'm saying? However, to me, it just it depends on the level of the stud, cause there's studs that are just like a lot of the comments were saying ask Kodak, the Young M.A. situation. Mm-hmm. I couldn't mess with a chick like Young M.A. I couldn't do it. But there's chicks who be kind of dressing like a like studly, but still they be kind of fine. So I don't know. To me, it just depends on the level of the stud.
I feel like so. Subtract her demeanor. You don't think she's attractive? Subtract her demeanor.
Well, like I said,
the tattoos.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. There's some girls that I've seen that just looks like they were meant to be a stud.
But that's fine. What I'm saying is, subtract the tattoos and her demeanor.
I mean, I like girls with a lot of tattoos. I don't got tattoos that have nothing to do with it.
Well, so then.
It's just their demeanor, how they act and dress. But I'm
take that away from the situation though. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, are you not? Do you think she's attractive? Do you think she's attractive? The reason why I asked that is because I feel like you gotta think about who Kodak is. She ain't
we talking
harder
about Young
than him. Yeah.
Just no.
No. Then I mean that's totally up to you. He said
I just
nah.
Don't find her attractive.
He said nah. That's a boy. That's a boy, Damon.
I mean. It kind of is. But then again, I don't find Young M.A. attractive.
But I'm like,
at all.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like certain people.
However, I would work with Young M.A.
It don't work with them like that.
Because, she does the lesbian porn and shit. And I'm totally
So
with
how
that.
you going to fit in some lesbian porn?
Yo, let me shoot it. Let me help shoot it. Let me just be in the room
you don't
and
think
just help
it's
film it.
female videographers out here?
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm sure they need some type of help. I won't be a pervert or nothing. Just let me help film it. I just want to... I just want to be a part of that process. That'd be fun. Tell me that it wouldn't be fun to just shoot a porn with 2 lesbians and just being able to be the camera guy and get all up in the angles.
I can't relate. I'm probably in it. So why in the world would I?
I mean, that's your decision. That's your decision if you want to be in it. I'm just saying I'd be the guy behind the camera yep.
It's not a I'm not opposed to any of that.
So, okay. That's a new conversation. So you'd be down to do some porn?
Whoa, I ain't say that. I'm just saying.
That's kind of,
I'm talking about if I'm watching 2 girls fucking, why I'm not? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is going on here?
Because there's like...
I don't want to see that.
Because they but this is a business venture. They fucking for business here.
Well,
you see me?
That's what I'm saying.
You
Respectfully, I don't need to watch them doing their business. If I'm in the room.
So you don't watch porn?
Not for real, lesbian porn is fake.
Oh, so you gotta watch like the dick and pussy porn.
No, like...
You be watching that fucking... torture porn and shit.
I be watching a bunch of different things.
Oh,
for real,
Jesus
for real. Like,
Christ.
yeah, I be watching.
I don't even want to go through your porn history.
You don't.
I feel like I watch just regular porn, but some other people.
I don't. I mean, they're watching some crazy shit. I don't know why.
I mean, if I'm scrolling through and I see like a crazy looking video that looks like it'd be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna see what it is. I be watching
some crazy shit, but I'm more of a for real. I really don't be paying no attention to the porn. I am a sound person. You feel me? For me, if it sounds enjoyable, then I'm probably like I really don't be paying no attention to it. So 9 times out of 10, right? Because porn is like, what the fuck? I don't watch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you listen to it?
Yeah, I actually will. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm probably doing something else.
She said I need porn on audiobooks.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm probably doing something else to where I can't even pay attention to this shit anyway. Why am I paying attention to that?
What?
They having more fun than me right now.
I mean, I feel you, but it's like, I mean, when people watch porn, it's because they can't get pussy at the moment or dick at the moment.
But so they might got a toy. And if they got a toy,
yeah, well, more girls have toys than guys. Like, not every. There's a lot of guys who I know that they have like pussies, like the pocket pussies in the butts and stuff. And I know, but it's like, how many guys do you know that actually have one of those? Like, how many guys opposed to girls?
Get your money up.
I mean, but there also could be a lot of guys who have one that just aren't open about it. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I would probably get one. I get one of them janks.
$50 at the sex store. I'm trying to tell you. And they got the ones with the little grooves in it, and the ones with the little waves. And I seen it.
She knows all about it.
Facts, because I was in the sex store one day. Cause I was trying to be funny, and I was sending it to my ex, and I was like, "Hey, you might need this."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Are you indicating that he likes getting pegged?
No, it's not a.
Oh, you're talking about the guy's
toys. It's like a
toys.
Sleeve joint. Yeah.
Oh, the joint for the.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so the first time I ever heard about one of those things, I thought you had got onto dildos. I'm sorry, because you started talking about rigged and grooved and shit. I was lost. My bad, dude. Anyway, but fuck it.
No, I never said that.
The first time,
I never said.
No, she didn't. No, now that I think about it, you didn't. My fault. I was just like,
never said that.
For some reason, thought you had hopped onto dildos.
For the record, like on the record, never said that at all. I don't want no smoke. Never said that.
Okay, she never said it. We know. I'm
Facts.
sorry. That was my fault.
Don't be out here starting
anyway,
stuff. I'm gonna have to diss a nigga.
Fuck
all
it.
because you didn't set up
I
here.
said I was sorry. I never my
said
mind went left.
No foul play. I never said that. But I'm talking about the little sleeves though.
Yeah.
Little sleeves. They kind of look like
you said they got rigs in them, so like, what is like?
Man, go to the store. Go up in there, see what they got. They got all types of things for you. They got
I don't know.
Little they got everything.
Okay.
Some dudes don't ever come out their house because they got their own toy.
See, I don't know if I could use it that much. Like, I'll probably use it if I'm really not getting none. But if I'm getting some, I'm not gonna be just like every night. Just.
I mean, it depends on how active you are.
But it's
what if you got a girl? And you but it's like once a week?
Wait. What's the cleanup situation with these things? Like,
I mean, they got like cleaners.
I'm sure, like, you probably shouldn't want to bust in it, like, because then you're just gonna have nut all up in it, and then you're gonna have to clean it out.
Some people do.
See, bro, you might want to fucking get your shit. See, but then to me, it's just like, because then you're gonna have to take it off and then finish like, that's just a lot of work.
See, and that's what I'm saying. They got other things, because I'm telling you, if somebody buys a sex toy for $100+, they probably gonna nut in it.
That's just like then you gotta clean all that shit out, and it's like then you're gonna have just like residue of nut all stuck in there, and then dry up, and then you gotta keep fucking your own nut.
Well, that's why I don't have no sex toy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one I don't have no.
I mean, but it's easier to clean a dildo, I'm sure, than one of those freaking.
He talking about.
Cause like I mean, with a dildo, it's not like
because
I mean, cause you're gonna have to stick your hand up in there. He wouldn't buy no sex
toy because he feel like you can't nut in it.
Well, I mean,
but I'm like,
because to me, it's like if you have to stop the process, to like take it out and then like finish with your hand, then it's like what the
they be nutting in it.
Have like a 2-sided one where it'll just like do, and then I could just like
on the porn
pull it all the way down, and then like my tip will stick out, and then I could just
on the porno they be doing it.
I don't know.
I'm trying to tell you some good shit. They be nutting in it. They don't care nothing about what you're talking about right now. Your opinion. They got cleaner. They got all types of stuff. They gonna spend time with it. They gonna soak it. They gonna do what they gotta do.
Whatever.
It's not worried about what you talking about.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, bottom line is, I would totally love to just be a part of a lesbian porn shoot. That'd be wonderful. It'd be a fun time. I would like to watch two girls go at it. My dick will get hard. It'll be a little embarrassing, but I'll sit down and I'll just...
That's why they wouldn't let you in the lesbian porn.
I mean, but what do you want me to do? I'm a straight guy, and I see two girls fucking. I'm not going to not get hard. I'm not going to just be a creep about it and just be like,
they want you to not just start, be there.
Just saying.
They want you to not be there.
I'm a guy, man. I mean, I'm sure like if I get used to it, like you're going to have to give me a couple shoots. Like, let me get used to it. Just saying, like, let me get used to watching girls fuck. I mean,
I don't think you're ever going to be desensitized to it, though.
I've had girls ask me to shoot their shit for them. We never did. So I wish we did. That would have been fun.
I'm weak.
I'm just saying. Anyway.
Well, I'm about to say, what's up next?
All right, so we're going to get into, like, first dates. And when is it, like, or just, like, I'm just going to say the early stages of dating, right? When is it, like, a good time to initiate sex or even ask or even try? Like, and is there any right time on a first date or appropriate time or whatever to ask for sex?
I feel like what I'm about to say maybe sound fucked up, and I mean it's cool because it is what it is. But I feel like in most cases it's probably best to let the female run it, and that's just I think a respect thing. But the reason why I say it's gonna sound fucked up is because a female might want to fuck on the first night, and how do you discredit that? You see what I'm saying? It's like I don't know, like I just feel like I don't want to say it's situational because you really shouldn't. So me, I'm a completely different individual. Like we're not trying to. I'm not trying to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not my idea. Even if I got plans in my mind that we're gonna do something, that's why I'm on the date with you. That's not why we went on the date today. You see what I'm saying? Like I didn't go on the date today to give the ass up today, but I think that it has been situations where it's been like, okay, cool, I'm out with this individual. Would I? Probably. If they asked, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I said I don't know. Like that right there, that's a because I just feel like initiation is like the thing that kind of like messes things up with situations.
Yeah, and there's a fucked up double standard there to where if a guy asks or tries to initiate on a first date, he's gonna probably appear as wrong. Right. And if a girl asks, it's going to be like, okay. And then on top of that, if the guy isn't even trying to smash the first date and he's like, nah, like not really about it, then the girl's going to start feeling like she, like all types of ways, like, wait, am I ugly? Am I wrong? Like that. And she's still going to make him a bad guy.
It ain't nothing wrong with respecting yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to get that later.
For a guy, though, if he gets rejected on the first date, he's going to be an asshole. But if he rejects her on the first date, he's going to still look like an asshole. So it's like, that's still fucked up.
Like, hold on. There. Just hold tight a little bit. I'm going to pick it up later. If you acting like that right now, you respect yourself, that's good. Me too. But I'm going to be back. Like, word. I'm going to have to slide on you later. Or something.
I mean, has there ever been a time where you went on a first date with somebody and let it happen? Be real.
I'm trying to remember. I mean, maybe, probably. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm for real. I don't mean it in terms of like, oh yeah, I've had a lot of sex. I mean it in terms of like, I don't remember because it might not have been a date. It might have been like a meetup.
Like a chill.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't consider it like a date. But I don't think so. I don't think it's ever been a situation where it's like, oh yeah, nah, woo.
Well, here's another question for you. Should there be a different standard if it's like a meetup or a first date? Like if y'all are meeting up, should there be more expectation of sex than if y'all are just going on a first date?
That's why I don't like to meet people at their house. Whole time I think that's where I draw the line there. Like I don't like meeting people at their own personal space because I feel like that's where you can differentiate the level of questions you ask.
Well, it also has to, it's situational there to me. I agree with you, but like it's situational to me because if you pull up late at night to their crib and it's a meetup first time, I mean, what do you expect? Like it's a late night. We're meeting up at my crib. Like, come on. But if you meet up maybe in the middle of the day and it's just like an hour-long meetup, maybe that might be appropriate.
I still don't like going to people's house like that.
No, I feel you.
Like, I just don't. Just for the simple fact that I feel like people always try slick stuff sometimes. You see what I'm saying? Like,
hey, I mean,
all of a sudden, you normally used to have your company. You see what I'm saying? In the living room.
Hey, I'm a guy. I know what it's like.
But if you come in the house today, all of a sudden, we going to go in the room. And we going to smoke in the room. Or we going to chill in the room. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you don't normally chill in there. You be sitting on your living room couch. You know what I'm saying? Watching the TV. Because you could tell certain stuff. Like, unless dudes don't watch TV. You could tell stuff like that by like when you go in their room and there ain't no TV in there, you're like, you don't even be in here. But you're trying to get me in here. Like what? You see what I'm saying?
Or like I mean, you could still kind of tell a dude's chill spot just by like the area that he's in. Yeah. Because like the area that a dude is in is probably going to be a little more untamed than an area that he's really not in as much. So like if you just use your room like me, a lot of the times I'll just use my room to sleep. But I'll be in the studio. The studio will look a lot messier than my room a lot.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, when people try to take you to the exclusive spot, you be like, I know what you're trying to do. And don't be trying to do that.
Well, I mean, everybody's different. Because there is also people who really just don't like to go out too much.
But then I feel like
they prefer to just chill at the crib.
I feel like, and you know what, though? For the guys that I have, like, met like that, I really just don't chill with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let them know, okay, well, I'm uncomfortable with that, so we can do one or two things. We can go elsewhere. You see what I'm saying? Or we go elsewhere. If that's not, you see what I'm saying?
What if it's a dude in the studio?
I'm about to leave them alone all the way around. I don't want no rappers or none of that.
No, but like
in my life,
like I'm a producer. I'm always in the studio. I be chilling with girls in the studio. My future husband
shouldn't be in the studio nowhere. Okay, period. He shouldn't be in there. He shouldn't be laying down. That's why I'm like, I don't want no done with artists.
I don't want no rapper. If I fuck with a girl who makes music, she's gonna have to be a producer or engineer. Like,
I don't even want the deal.
I'm gonna have to.
I just listen. If you're doing music, no. I want somebody else like a not a chef.
I like them engineer shorties or producer chicks who are like mad low key about it. Like I met this one chick, she was mad cool, and like I didn't even know she was a producer till like
that's the one
way past. Like I didn't even know. I mean, we never like really hung out like that. We hung out a couple times, but it was never nothing like serious. But she was cool.
See, yeah, I'm cool. I'm good on the music industry. I don't want to date it.
I don't want to date it.
I don't want to date it. I'm like, oh, you take pictures for artists? I'm good. Oh, you make music videos? I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. I don't know.
Oh, you a PR?
I just don't want to limit. I don't want to like limit.
A DJ?
I don't want to limit myself because you never know. To me, it's like I probably would like fuck with a singer, but like she's gonna have to be like on her own stuff. And like I said, when it comes to my business.
I don't want nobody that'll be at a show.
Or at least Shorty's going to have to know how to record herself.
Nope.
That's it.
Give me a
I mean, we can go back to that.
Give me a politician or something.
Because we all know I'm a scheduled motherfucker.
Shit, give me something like that. Give me something.
You said a politician?
Give me something else.
You want a nerdy motherfucker?
I'm tired of these ones that think they know something. Yeah.
All right, so whoa. What's the difference between somebody who thinks they know somebody and somebody who does know something?
Because I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone.
But how can you tell the difference though?
Because you say you want a bed bug.
Sounds as if. How can you tell the difference?
How can I tell the difference between somebody that thinks they know something and somebody that actually knows something?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the plain answer is to challenge them, even though, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to challenge everybody. The plain answer would be
what we're doing? We're putting people through tests now?
No, I'm saying, like, if somebody, how do you know? How do you differentiate? Because I feel like if somebody says something to you and they feel like they know something, they'll probably give you, you see what I'm saying?
By actions, and it depends. Like, you can kind of tell when somebody's just talking out their ass.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. They'll give you information to where you're like, okay, cool. Yeah. Versus you being like, okay, well, you don't know much about it either.
I hate people like when you explain a situation or you are super excited about something and then they just want to like top it with their own story. Like, oh, I just went snowboarding down a mountain. Oh, dude, I went snowboarding down Mount Everest like 6 years ago. Like, what? Like, you just had to top what I had to say. I hate people like that. You ever dealt with somebody like that?
Yeah, I know people like that.
I hate people like that.
You just scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what you was talking about. I was like, wait, what?
What did you think I was about to be talking
I
about?
don't know. He was like, dude. I was like, wait. What? What is it? What am I missing? Did I miss something? But that's how you started. No, for real. I mean, I know people like that. I just don't feel like, I don't know. I don't like people like nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You just don't like people. That's what it sounds like.
We already just, yeah. This ain't about me, though. This is about,
I mean, I don't like a lot of people either. What makes you hate a lot of people?
This ain't about me.
I mean, but it is about your opinion, and I just asked you a question that I would like your opinion on.
I like realness, and I don't like people that try to go out of their way to prove that they real. They always fall short somewhere. Like, somebody that has to prove to you that they real shows fakeness somewhere. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, if you're proving to me that you real to me, you fake elsewhere. You see what I'm saying? Like, when people try to do that when people try to do that little transaction of giving you secrets and stuff about people, it's like, but you're being messy.
That'd be people I do stay away from. Like, if it's somebody who's always
you.
Involved in somebody else's drama or telling you about somebody else's drama and bullshit, it's like, I don't give a fuck about their problems, and it has nothing to do with you. Why are you telling me about their problems? I don't care.
Go on, say it again for the people in the back of the Facebook.
I'm just saying.
That's all I'm saying. But I'm just saying, though, like, you know what I'm saying? Realness. I don't like when people do, like, when I say too much, I mean, like, too much. I don't like when people feel themselves in areas where I don't feel like they should. Like, we all humble. You see what I'm saying? Well, I would like to think that we all should be humble to a certain extent. You feel me?
Oh, I agree.
And I don't feel like a lot of that is being done. I feel like people get enough attention. You know what I'm saying? Enough attention. And then they take it and run. And then if you're not getting the same amount of attention, you see what I'm saying, that they are at the current time, people try to put themselves in competition. I don't like competition. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, cool, but this not no sport. You see what I'm saying? Like, this really ain't a sport. Half the people that do this music, or half the people that get out here and do what they like to do it because they actually like to do it. It's not a competition. So I feel like people put themselves in a lot of situations, and people make themselves, you know what I'm saying, an opponent rather than an ally. And I just don't like when people link up with people. When they stop liking you, they go find your enemies and go link up. I don't like that.
I've seen that.
I don't like that. I think that that's really weird.
People be dying over shit like that.
People watch you so that they can try to either sabotage or take from. You see what I'm saying? Somebody either trying to sabotage or soak up what it is that you're.
I be knowing that people
that you're
be
out
watching
here.
me. I be knowing people be watching me. I don't be caring. I just be like, watch and learn.
I mean, yeah,
that's how
like,
I be feeling. Watch and learn. Then
sauce is sauce. So at the end of the day, you already know what they say about sauce. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna have your sauce. You see what I'm saying? And that's facts. But I feel like people try. People throw together all the ingredients you got and fuck it up. You see what I'm saying? And they get mad because it don't taste like yours.
And
they mad with you.
There's also just levels to shit. Like, when I feel like people are on different levels. Like people are on definitely on different levels in life. Like, and when you get to certain levels and you elevate above a certain level, like, it's okay to feel good about that. Like, you don't have to be a dick about it. But for the people who aren't to that level yet, they're not going to be too happy when they see that you switching up. Mm-hmm. What they're calling switching up, just because you have elevated beyond a point to where you're like, well, I'm just not there anymore.
But you know what? That all falls back on the competition thing. It's like people watch each other's lives and then they feel like, well, if you're not where I am at this level right now, then you haven't put in that contribution. And if you are on the level where I'm at, you see what I'm saying, or you're doing better, then it automatically makes haters out of people rather than people that aspire to do the same. You see what I'm saying?
And that's why they always tell you that, like, you have to try to find a fan base based off of people who you don't know and don't know you, people who live in other places, because people who do know you don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you do well. They start seeing you do well, and then they're just like mad because they're still in the same place. So it gets frustrating. I'm not gonna lie to you. It gets very frustrating because it's like you try to fuck with people and you try to keep people around, but then it's like you start to elevate and they start hating on you and they start saying all this shit and negative stuff about you, and it's like, bro, why? Just because I'm doing good and I'm elevating myself and I feel like I'm now worth more,
Listen at you.
And I'm not the same person that I was a year ago or I was a couple months ago.
Some type of way. Y'all
yeah, because I've had it happen to me before.
Up.
For real, it's happened before, and I've just had people really like get upset with me just because I've elevated just beyond the point. And it's like I'm not that same person anymore. I'm sorry that I'm not, but I'm not.
No, I feel that though. I feel that, and that's what I'm saying. I think people don't understand difference of opinion. I think that's the biggest issue that I have with individuals. It's difference of opinion. You see what I'm saying? Because you could take a situation and two people could look at it completely different, and because of that, it'll create a disruption in whatever it is, the bigger picture. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like people have to learn to respect people's boundaries. People have to learn to respect people's, you know what I'm saying? Because you grow up and you learn yourself. You can't really learn too many other people, but you learn yourself.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? You learn yourself. You learn how you go through life. You learn how you deal with tension. You learn how you deal with, you know what I'm saying, sadness, happiness. You learn your own, you know what I'm saying, feelings and stuff. So I think when people trigger it and you try to reason with them, people try to tell you, you know what I'm saying, your reaction to certain situations could have gone differently, but they don't understand that there's a difference of opinion. You see what I'm saying? They don't understand that you may not have been looking at it the way that they have been looking at it, just like they may not have been looking at it the way that you have been looking at it. And that's fine. Instead, that's what creates the rift. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's because everybody expects everybody to think the same way. Everybody expects everybody to act the same way. And that's not the case. It's 2022. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I don't really think that the year matters, but that's serious enough to say, like, yeah, it's 2022. It's so many different thoughts processes. You see what I'm saying? So many different ways of looking at it. The glass is no longer half full or half empty no more. Sometimes, you see what I'm saying? You could get a little more. Sometimes you could have did all right with a little less. Like, people feel how they feel about shit now.
And it's just, it's too easy to make it public knowledge, and that's where a lot of people get it messed up. I mean, it's for real.
It's for real.
He said you fried. You
fried.
I'm fried. I mean, I've been smoking all day. No, that's just me.
He said he fried, y'all.
But I've just had it happen time and time again, and it's just a frustrating thing, especially when it's people like you really like fuck with, you know, and you just elevate to a higher level, and they're just still at the same place. But it's okay to me because to me personally, if you get upset with somebody for elevating to a higher level and they switch up, quote unquote, then that just means that you're not doing shit with your life, and you don't really need to be around them anyway because they're doing things and you're not. So as for the person who is doing something, you don't need those people around you anyway because they're just upset because you're doing. I just noticed that in my life that people who aren't doing what you're doing or something like what you're doing and just trying to elevate themselves, they really try to bring you down. And so I really try to just keep myself away from people who aren't really doing much with themselves because I don't like being brought down.
You see that on the hat. Check it out on the hat. Check it out on the hat for the one time.
I have a whole new song and a whole
check
hook.
It out on the hat for the one time. Let them know.
Saying fuck that bitch.
Let them know.
I can't wait for that song to come out.
Let them know in case anyone was wondering. Let them know. I already had to get the cameo on the jump for the first. You know what I'm saying? Just that's all you got to tell them. That's all you got to tell them. Next subject. Because guess what? It sounds like we're spending too much time on them.
Damn.
Look at that.
Facts.
We fucking up.
I got a whole song that I just recorded today, and I thought about it in the shower this morning. I thought about the hook this morning, and then I came to the studio, and I made the beat, and then I started recording that bitch, and now I'm done with the song. And that was a whole day process, and I'm super happy with the song, too. But the song is literally just saying, fuck that bitch.
What, you was mad this morning?
I was in my feelings yesterday for about an hour and a half because of a situation that had happened yesterday.
I was in my feelings yesterday.
I was. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to talk about the situation too deeply.
Bitch had me fucked up. So
but yeah,
I made her a song.
Yeah, Shorty had me fucked up.
Respectfully, I made her a song, and it goes a little like, fuck you, bitch.
Pretty much.
Fuck you, bitch.
And now I'm the only reason why she had me fucked up is just because of the situation at hand. And it was just...
Man, made her a whole song. She had him pissed off.
Yeah, bro, I was really upset about it because it was like, damn, that's fucked up.
I'm in the shower. You got me mad.
Yeah,
you got me.
Like
mad
I mean,
right
I'm over my ex now, and I'm like happy that she's moved on with her life and all that. But it was just like when she had, because I'd be smoking with her sometimes. We just hang out sometimes, you know, and just smoke and chat up. And then she just told me about a situation, and then she went back to it, and I was just like, hold up.
It'd be like that.
I was like, hold up.
It definitely be like that. That's why I don't tell my ex shit. Man, your business.
Yeah.
Just come when I call you.
I also noticed another
thing. Don't
worry
about people's business. Just
another thing that I noticed.
Answer the motherfucking phone.
But another thing that I noticed in my time of hanging out was that she's still in the same headspace that she was when we were together. I'm not. Like, I'm totally a whole different person now. And I've realized that is because I have been able to take the time for myself and just, like, worry about myself for a while. And she, I don't think, has taken that time. And I'm going to say that because after we broke up, she took, like, a month or two, and then she had a whole new dude, and then they were together for a little bit, and then she had another dude, and they were together for a little bit, had another dude, they've been together and then he cheated on her. So I'm just like, you never took time for yourself. Sometimes, and the only reason why I say all this is because sometimes you have to take time for yourself, to learn yourself, like what she was talking about earlier, to learn yourself.
But is it going to bother you if she don't? Because it's not your problem.
It's not my problem.
Like, I'm just trying to that part, that one part. That's it.
Yeah, so there was only certain things about the whole situation that bugged me about it. And so then that's just where, but I pretty much explain in the song what bugged me about it. So when the song comes out.
What bugged you about it was fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That shit funny as hell.
Fuck that bitch and everything she did and everything she ever wanted and everything she is.
I'm going to remix it because that's funny as hell. You funny.
Fuck that bitch and
said
everything she did.
I made that shit in the shower this morning.
Fuck everything she ever wanted and everything she is. That is how the hook
So
goes.
this is like the 2022 Iman. You know what I'm saying?
Iman?
Yeah.
Emo?
No, his name.
Iman. Oh, yeah. I didn't know you were talking about a person. Who are you talking about?
The nigga that made the song, the dude that made the song, he was like, fuck what I said, it don't mean shit now. You don't know the song? How old are you?
25. I just,
I
listen to a lot
only
of
because
different.
I feel like I heard that song when I was a kid.
Man. You know what type of shit we listened to growing up?
I'm gonna need you to learn it.
If I played some shit that,
it's off the album.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, but it's like you have to understand that I have to like catch up to a whole different. You have like a lifetime of listening to a certain genre of music and style of music and area of music, to where in New York I had grown up with a whole lot of different music.
But I ain't grown listening to that stuff. I heard that when I was a kid though, but I heard that like in the car with my peoples on a road trip. I wasn't supposed to have heard that. I heard that song and I heard this is all at the same time. I heard that song, I heard The Hotel by R. Kelly, and I heard dang, they were like 1, here come the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
Oh, yeah,
that shit, yeah, everybody in the club getting tipsy shit.
Yeah,
I heard all 3 of those at the same time. So you just need to go back and do your
everybody
research.
in the club getting.
Cause he went off on her ass, okay? He told her fuck her presents. He told her fucking kisses, fuck her everything. He was mad, and it sound like you. You sound mad. But
I was mad at the situation, and then I wrote the song just because, always writing music based on how I was feeling at the moment. It always just helps me feel better.
Once again, this is the topic of the evening. This is the topic of the evening. All right, new subject. Let's get it. What else you got in there?
Oh, boy. Let's talk about weird kinks.
Weird kinks?
Yeah, like, what do you consider as a weird kink? Like, have you ever, like, messed with a dude or a chick or whatever who had just had a weird kink? Was just like, yo, I want you to...
Like what?
I don't know.
Like what?
You have never... come on, dude. You just said you watched some crazy porns. You got to know about some weird kinks. Like, some motherfuckers are, like, into being fucking handcuffed and fucking... I don't know.
Handcuffed is not weird.
All right, but fucking...
Handcuffed is not weird.
I think a man getting his ass licked is kind of weird.
Licked?
Yeah.
Dudes do it.
I know dudes do it, and
they be doing it. They be liking it.
I don't know how I feel. I don't even like a girl touching my ass. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
That is wild. That is so wild. My friend said she dated a dude that had a gagging kink to where he wanted her to throw up. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not disclosing who, because it don't matter. But I'm gonna tell you something. That shit happened to me one time. And I ain't gonna say they had a kink, but they definitely enjoyed that shit. They might have did have a kink. I don't know. They enjoyed that shit. It was on accident, but
I think sucking toes is nasty.
Yeah, but that ain't. I feel like that ain't a kink either because people do that.
Okay.
Like,
all right, not just kinks, but just like
a kink is like
fetishes or things that just people are just like into, just weird things that people are into. What about spitting in someone's mouth?
Nope.
Can't do it.
I'm
That's
finna
just
fight.
nasty.
No, finna
That's
fight.
nasty.
That's why I draw the line, because I don't know what you was chewing before you did that.
I mean, but the argument could be, oh, would you make out
Even
with
if
them?
it was me,
You're
I
swapping
don't give a
spit if you
damn.
make out
Don't
with
do
them.
that.
It's still not the same of just somebody just coming over your mouth
Who
and just
kissing
hawking a whole
motherfuckers? I'm
loogie.
not kissing these.
Like, just hawking a whole loogie. That's just
I'm
nasty.
not kissing nobody, so I'm not worried about exchanging spit with them.
All right,
I'm
what
big
about...
worried about them trying to spit in my mouth. We're going to fight.
Okay, what about, like...
That's nasty. You're not about to spit. Ah!
All right, okay. I don't know.
Cause some shit is wild though. Cause when you think about it, when you think about like actual sex that you be having, you have to watch your mouth sometimes. Well, what you be saying, because it's like, well, technically you don't.
Oh, what's the weirdest thing a dude's ever said to you during sex, or a person at all?
To me?
Like, you ever had
During
somebody say
sex?
some real weird shit? Like, I've had this girl. It was this redhead chick that I was smashing, and she fucking, like, I was fucking her, right? First of all, she was looking me dead in my eyes with a straight face.
I'm not finna.
Like this.
I'm not finna.
And I was just like, yo,
eyes.
what the fuck? And so every time I would like peek at her, she was just looking dead in my soul. And then she genuinely concernedly asked me, why aren't you hitting me? I was done.
Not why aren't you hitting me?
I couldn't do it. I was just like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm just used to like getting hit and getting slapped. I'm like, nah, B.
You know what?
I'll choke you, but.
That's wild. That's like I was messing with this girl one time.
Smack your titties, smack your ass.
No, check it. I was messing with this girl one time. Long time ago. Cool. I never forget that bitch because it was wild. She told me it had been a minute since she had some. And yo, I don't even remember who.
Did her coochie stink?
No, her coochie was like, that was the only time I've ever in my life.
Cottage.
That was the only time ever in my life that I've ate some vagina
Platinum
and stopped
pussy.
enjoying it in the middle of it. Like, that right there was
Why?
wild. Because she was squirting everywhere, but it wasn't like, man, that shit was
I mean,
like,
no, that's understandable, though.
like,
I wouldn't.
it
I would,
was
I would
like,
probably
yo,
be like,
no,
all right.
because I was like, you know how, like, you sit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you be on your elbows or something like that sometimes when you grabbing somebody's legs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Cool, like, I'm doing that, and, like, by my elbows, like, my elbows is, like, oh, hell no. I was like, no. Like, this is not attractive.
It's
It's
like
like
a
a
waterfall.
freaking water hose.
I mean,
when
it's
you
cool
pull
when
the
she's
little
squirting on
wrench
the
it.
dick, but in the mouth
Yeah,
and
we
on the
pull a
face.
little wrench on, you know what I'm saying, on a little fire hose thing, and it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? No, that was not okay.
All right, so
Not okay at all.
when it comes
Didn't
to
like
a dude,
that
would
shit
you?
was nasty. But she wanted me to keep, listen, because you ain't let me finish.
Go ahead, I'm
After
sorry.
finna, of all other, I can't breathe. I'm like, oh,
She
hell
made
no.
the slurp noises.
I
too.
stopped. She said, why you stop? That bed was soaking wet, okay?
Hey,
when she finished,
she
and
liked that.
then that's besides the point. The bed was soaking wet when she finished, and then because we was skeptical about leaving the hotel room like that, we pulled all the sheets and the covers and everything off the mattress to just let it dry straight mattress. Came back in there the next day because I was working out there like for the weekend. I was working out there and yeah, the bed was still wet the next day. It was just really tragic. Like,
Hey, it'd be like that.
that shit was really tragic.
Yeah, I've had
I
a
was like,
situation
no,
where
no,
Shorty
ma'am.
was just a
I
waterfall
didn't like
on
that.
my bed.
I didn't like that at all. That was the most unattractive shit ever.
Shorty was like a waterfall on my bed, and my whole bed was soaked the whole night, and we had to just like sleep in it. And then the next time
Hell
we
no,
put
I'm
a
finna
towel
punch a
down,
bitch.
but even with the towel being put down, my bed still was wet as
Hell
fuck.
no.
I was just like, Jesus Christmas.
No.
Yeah, that was some platinum. That was some platinum
No.
P right there. That was some good.
No.
I like that shit.
Hey,
I
yo,
like when girls
hold the
queef on my
fuck
shit
up.
too.
Pause.
Huh?
Fallon, wasn't it you that was there?
Whoa.
What?
Go ahead, continue.
Didn't y'all come to the hotel room in Richmond? Like, I'm trying to
Whoa.
figure out, this is facts.
up.
This is how you know I'm not lying. Like, hold on. Didn't y'all come to the hotel room in Richmond that
Whoa.
weekend? Am I
I
tripping?
didn't think you was lying in the first place.
No, I'm just saying though. I'm like, yo, no, that shit crazy. I remember that jump because I remember the bed, and I remember we was talking about the bed the whole day after that. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was her, but she might have went away.
I was about to fuck with you.
She might have went away.
Be like,
But
yo.
no, that was what it was. That shit was wild. Like, that
All right,
was
so
wild.
like when it comes to like
yeah,
messing with a dude, right? Would you prefer him to nut in your mouth, on your face, or just nowhere on you at all?
Not in my face. I don't like that shit.
I only ask because like every girl is different when it comes to this.
I don't like that shit in my hair. That's disrespectful. You said what my options?
Your mouth, in your mouth, on your face, or just like not on you at all, or like would you prefer like on your titties or something?
It depends.
So like it not depends. On your face.
Yeah, not on my face, not in my hair. It depends on how I fuck with you, whether it'll end up.
Would you prefer him like let you know he's about to bust, or would you like just rather?
I mean, you know, even though somebody gonna say, you know what I'm saying, whenever they decide to say, but you gonna know. I would prefer that they say, tell me, but I mean, I don't know. Like I said,
I feel like I always tell a girl when I'm about to nut. I feel like it's just like a courtesy thing.
I feel like I don't know. It depends. It really depends. Sometimes don't tell me because that's not a good idea. I'm gonna say something toxic. It depends on what we doing.
Oh yeah, see that can really fuck you up because I've had situations like that too where I'm about to tell them and then like try to like be like, oh, what's in it? I don't know.
For real, like on some crazy shit because you don't know what somebody's initial thought is exactly because somebody fuck around and say they about to nut and they ask you where they can come and you tell them wherever.
Oh nah.
Yeah. That's
nah. I don't care if she tells me wherever. I'm gonna take it out.
Some people ain't.
Well, the only time I'm gonna come in a girl is if I'm 100% sure she's on birth control.
They
or if her tubes are tied or something.
Don't trust birth control.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean,
be out here doing that. You gonna fuck around and have a birth control baby.
Don't be out here doing that. I used to fuck my ex out when she was on birth control. I used to buzz in her all the time.
But I'm saying though, it ain't always guaranteed. Sometimes that shit pop off and you.
I mean, you're probably right. My mom was always telling me one of us were a birth control baby. I don't remember.
That's what I'm saying. It might have been you. That might be why you be having the thought process you be having because it might have been you.
Probably was. I mean, I'm the most. Nah, Devin's a pretty fucked up individual. My brother.
I'm weak. Don't be coming for your siblings. I'm weak.
I mean, that's my guy, but you know, he's just like. Anyway, let me see what else I got on the list. What time are we at anyway?
Right. It's 9:03.
Oh yeah, we got 10 minutes after the show. Let's see. Okay. Do you think people are becoming more afraid of commitment these days?
Where you at?
Down here on the list. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, fuck that question. Scratch that question.
Fuck
that question.
Because
all right, fine. Go ahead, give a quick answer. Because now I want to talk about this.
Do I feel like people are afraid of commitment these days?
Yeah,
I am. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I sure am. Yup. Don't have no time. Period.
I agree.
Don't have no time. I want to say that loud and clear across the mic. Hello, excuse me. I don't have no time right now.
And why do you think that is?
Huh?
Why do you think that is?
Because, man, I just don't, I don't want to do it. I don't. I just feel like, nah, for real. Right now, I'm really in that mindset where it's like, yo, like when you're in a relationship or when you're considering another energy, you have to do so much. You see what I'm saying? And step back and forth and do so much, like, considerations. And see, I'm like the extra person because what I've realized is I was in a situation to where the respect probably wasn't mutual, but I'm the person that's going to give, you see what I'm saying, XYZ respect. Like, I'm probably not going to show up to a place where, you know what I'm saying, somebody at that you don't rock with or whatever the case is, if I can help it and things like that, because I don't want to be associated with that type of energy. I feel like people don't be respecting things like that sometimes. And I feel like it be fucking me up because I'm an artist. I'm a chef. Customer service is everything. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, half my customers probably do want to fuck. But, you see what I'm saying? I feel like if we spend all day going through who wants to and who doesn't, I ain't going to have no goddamn customers because everybody going to feel weirded out by the approach. You see what I'm saying? Or how I am, because I'm a different person, I think, that when I'm in a relationship and when I'm not. So, like, my cutoff game for a conversation.
You kind of should be.
My cutoff game for a conversation is going to be 10 times quicker if I'm in a relationship. You feel me? Like, I know that I have to approach people. I know that people have to approach me. But if I'm in a relationship, you probably better not say nothing to me other than what it is you're trying to say. You see what I'm saying? No compliments, no other shit like that. Just keep it cute. If it's a different situation, you see what I'm saying, and I'm not in a relationship, it's up to me how I want to handle it. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a little bit of a difference. And I can't do certain shit like that. You see what I'm saying? When I'm it's just like no. Plus, I was in one too long. For me, I feel like some people, they be in it, they try it, it don't work for them. You see what I'm saying? They're not excited.
What about like for the rest of your life though? You gonna be single the rest of your life?
I could. I very well.
So
could,
when you
but
get old, you don't want like a family?
I gotta get a divorce to be.
Oh wow.
Officially single.
All right. What about kids? You want kids one day?
No, yeah, I do. Honestly, I really plan on like being in a relationship one day. I just feel like right now, like at this current moment.
So what if you end up having a kid with a guy you're just smashing?
Hold on, pause. That's why my patch stay patching. Oh, I'm on birth control.
Don't always try birth control.
Yeah, but no, I don't let. Come where? See, that's
I don't
what
know.
I'm saying.
You just said you be on some toxic shit earlier, so.
Because I was in some toxic situations, but I was willing to roll the dice with that one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
cool.
wow.
Cool. I was rolling the dice.
Oh, you toxic people are so fun. No, I'm a toxic person too.
I just feel like no. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't me. That ain't me.
I agree, honestly. I think a lot of people are afraid to be in relationships these days just because, like, a lot of people, honestly, guys especially, they're getting hurt. You know, girls are hurting the fuck out of dudes these days. I'm being honest, bro. I'm coming from a dude who has been hurt by girls, okay? I have been hurt, and it sucks getting hurt. And then, but to me, getting hurt just made me just want to just say fuck feelings, because that's kind of what it did, was, like, trying to be a nice guy made me, like, say fuck that shit because I was getting nowhere a lot of the times. And so it just made me want to just say, you know what, I'm going to just start treating them like shit like they want. And it's been,
it's literally a different strokes for different folks type of situation. And I'm also willing to receive the proper energy. But I'm still going to take that in process. You feel me? Like, I don't want to be in a relationship immediately. Yeah. I want to do some practice shit.
No, I feel you too. I feel like you too. Some practice and also, like, with me, though, like, I don't want to just jump into a relationship with a girl. Like, you got to be my friend first. You got to be my homegirl.
You got to piss me off first.
Yeah, you got to, like, show me, like, your true colors.
I don't want to be in a situation where I'm like, we never argue like we're going to. Yeah, like. Or one day, and when we do,
we can be friends. Tops. We can be fucking, but, like, we still got to just be friends first. Like,
yeah.
I'm just being real. Like, we got to be cool, and you got to show me that you really are just a cool chick that I can really vibe with. And
I just don't want to do it right there. I just don't want it.
No, and I feel you because I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I'm cool and on my own right now. I'm just cooling. I'm enjoying my life right now. I'm just, like, really worried about myself and getting my money up and just doing what I got to do.
That's what I'm saying. A bunch of things that you shouldn't. It's like word because so much stuff happens in life every day. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to take on any extra stresses and burdens that I don't have to deal with right now because it's voluntary. You feel me? I'm not in a situation where I'm stuck with somebody or where it's an arranged marriage or whether we're thrown together or whatever. I have the actual voluntary choice of whether I want to say, you see what I'm saying, or do whatever. And I feel like right now I'm going to use that choice. And I ain't saying this to pick through people, but no, I just know right now I'm not in a position to where I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not rocking with it right now. Not right now.
I'm totally with it because I'm pretty much in the same
you know
boat.
what? This is probably going to upset some people on my live.
I'm sorry.
But not right now.
Oof. To the dude who she is chilling with. Sorry, bro. Not right now. She said maybe one day, but don't get your hopes up because it ain't happening no time soon.
He's talking. I ain't say all that. I don't feel like hearing it. Like, that's he said that shit. So I don't want to get off this and be like, so y'all won't gonna be.
Tell me that's not what she was just saying.
I'm just saying I ain't say all that part yet.
I'm just trying to stir the beans up. That's all I'm doing.
Trying to catch me up in
don't
a
mind me,
later.
Guys. Don't mind me. It's just fun to stir up the beans because it ain't my drama. Anyway,
it's no drama. Because in case they was wondering.
With this fun hour comes with the last question. We're gonna talk about poly relationships. I've gotten opinions from other people. I want to know your take.
I think that's very.
And how should they be initiated?
See, you be reading my posts and stuff.
I mean, you also like mentioned it when we were talking in the messenger.
Because I forgot what I was even saying. Yeah. Oh wow. I don't know. I think that they're cool. I think that I'm still trying to figure out how they work. I'm learning the difference in them. You see what I'm saying? In certain situations, I just feel like apparently there's a bunch of different, you see what I'm saying, approaches. And for me, I think what would best work for me is a situation to where I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, orchestrate. You see what I'm saying? Things.
So you want to be able to orchestrate it. Like you want to be able to take. So
but I'm learning to deal with a situation where I'm not. And trying to see what in the world.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're in a situation.
I said learning to be in a situation.
Learning to be. Okay. I understand.
When I'm not in control.
I was so like lost for a second. I was like, whoa. Wait, you're learning to be in a situation where you're not in control?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh? To see the dynamic of it. See, like, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck? Okay. Human experimental ass.
I'm experimental. Oh, we. No. First of all, I've been saying for years, like, I'm in like whole therapy, right? So me and my therapist be talking about certain stuff like that because like I was married to a woman, but then like I had like one of my longest, realest relationships with a guy. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like this shit is a toss up. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like people ask me all the time, well, which gender do you like more? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I honestly was about to ask you the same question. Like,
I don't have a more. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a more. It's like they both offer different aspects of the situation. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I think that a poly situation probably is the most sensible. You see what I'm saying? Because you are receiving both aspects of it. You see what I'm saying? But I think that it becomes a little crazy when rules and guidelines go into place because you can quickly mess up in a situation and then you've messed up twice instead of messing up once. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't got time for that.
So what if you're in a poly relationship, but then like you fall out of love with one of the person?
And see, and those are the type of things that I feel like I'm still learning how those things work out. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know.
That's another question.
That's what kind of bothers me.
That's another question that I want to ask is like, say you were in a relationship with a guy, right? And you guys talked about adding a girl. How do you go about that? Like, are you going to start dating another girl as a couple? Or are you guys going to just start like having a girl come over? Like, how do you even like start that relationship? Pick a girl up at the bar and just like bring her home? Like how do you even...
I think that's up to how freaky and free they are with their decisions because it happens all types of ways like that.
Because my only thought process is that one of the two parties we're talking already had somebody else in mind that they've had some type of relationship with maybe, or, you know, knows would be down for it or something like that. I don't know. But that's like my thought. Unless you do just kind of pick up a girl in a bar or something like that. I mean,
like,
I've always wondered
different ways. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it happens different for everybody,
ways.
I guess.
Yeah, because like, in the situation, you know what I'm saying, that I was talking about, I feel like it was literally genuine.
I know somebody, she was just friends with somebody, and she met that chick's boyfriend, and then he was just like, yo, I want a poly relationship with you and your friend. The chick was like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you see how easy that was?
Needless to say, it didn't work out. But that's just so fucked up to me, like, as a dude. Like, and how does that make a girl feel if, like, unless you're, like, 100% sure she's into that type of thing, if you talk to your girl about it, like, you know, I want to date you, but I also want to date your friend too, like, you're going to have to be 100% sure that she'd be down for that. Because if you ask a girl that and she's like, you're not sure she's down for something like that, you might screw yourself over for real.
Right.
Like, that'd be messed up, bae. You always get I thought you had the jail fucking, like, every time I open up the live, it's always like,
you remember when people used to jailbreak iPhones?
Yeah, this right here. You can't go live for 26 days.
What'd you do?
They always freaking get me for something. It's always, like, misinterpreted, like comments on somebody's post. It's always just a misinterpretation. Like, the one was, my homegirl had said that she was clean for this period of time, and I was just like, you know, that was awesome. If you ever go back to that, I'll kick your ass or something like that. It was just like a jokingly saying it, and they blocked me for that. And it was another similar situation, and they blocked me for that too. So they just like to block people, just to block them.
Oh, that's crazy as hell. See, no, I don't have time for that.
Anyway,
I am blacklisted on Facebook though. That's why I try not to do stuff. So
does
that mean you can't do any more podcasts right now?
No, because I don't go live on my Facebook. It's through the Powered by Virginia page, so it goes through theirs.
Oh, that's wild.
So I'm able to share it though, so that's all I care about. But anyway, my take on the poly stuff, I've already told you guys before. You guys already know how I feel about it. I deal with it for a little bit, you know, and then I have to send one of them back, because the idea of it sounds great, but the actual real situation is probably difficult, because you got to deal with 2 periods, 2 girls, 2 emotions.
Facts.
2. You take them out to dinner, you got to take them both out to dinner, because if you take one of them out, the other one's going to be pissed. Let's be real. You have to do laundry for both of them. You have to cater to both of their needs. That's a lot.
See, and that's like for me, I don't think I could be in the situation to where it was living. If it's not living, though, that's kind of different. Like, I stay by myself. You see what I'm saying? So for me, if I wanted to deal with something like that, I could just go home.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just different strokes.
I mean, but a lot of relationships, you know, I mean, they want to all live together and all that, you know.
I don't want to live with two people.
I feel you on that. It's hard.
I really don't think I do.
I tried to do the roommate thing. Didn't work out. It ended a friendship, honestly. It was just not pleasant. But anyway, but that's all the time we got for today. It's been another good episode of Hey Chill. It's just a podcast. Bree, tell them where to find you on all the platforms and whatnot.
I am on Instagram, chef_BFitz, BFITZ. I am on Facebook, Chef Bree Fitzgerald. My music is on all streaming platforms, so Google search me, BFitz.
Google search that.
Okay, Google me, baby.
Sure. I say the same shit. Google me, G.
Yeah, I'm out there. Other than that, Bone Foods, that business page, Bone Foods 757. That's my food business page. Tap in there Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays. Monty, thanks.
I heard you. I'm gonna most likely hit you up tomorrow. What are you making tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know.
You're gonna have to send me whatever you make, and if it looks appetizing, I'm getting one.
I don't know. I was about to say that's what I'm getting ready to sit down and do.
That shit better look busting. Just saying, or else I ain't gonna hear from you. I better get a picture, and if it looks busting, you gonna hear from me. But if it looks nasty, you ain't gonna hear from me. I'm just playing.
I'm weak. Not if it looks nasty, you ain't gonna hear from me.
I just fucking with you. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna catch you guys next week, where my guest will be whoever my guest is next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. TikTok, you guys have been awesome. So keep it up.
Powered by Virginia Radio.